Okay, why don't we try one more? Okay, here we go. We'll do the one on the left first. So we have negative 5.8 minus 28.37. First off, anytime you have a subtraction problem, it can be rewritten as addition. So the way you would do that here is you would write negative 5.8 plus, and then parentheses, negative 28.37. So instead of minus 28.37, we put plus negative 28.37. These are equivalent. So now this allows me to see that I'm adding two negative numbers. Same sign. Add. All right, so I'm going to line these up vertically because that is my preference. Okay, notice how I lined up by place value. If it's helpful, you can put a 0 out here next to the 8 just as a placeholder. So you can see the 7 and the 0 lines up, the 3 and the 8 lines up, decimal point, 8 and the 5 lines up. 2, I would essentially line up with a 0 again. All right, same sign add. So I'm adding 7 with the 0 and I get 7. 3 with the 8 and I get 11. So put a 1 and then carry the 1. Okay, 8 and 1 gives me 9, plus the 4 gives me 14. And then 1 and 2 gives me 3. Keep the sign, so we're negative. Okay. All right, so we had a bill plus a bill, so we got a bigger bill, negative 34.17. All righty. We look at the second question. We have a negative plus a positive. Opposite signs. So essentially we need to subtract. Okay, so I'm going to write the bigger number first, 39.2. And then negative 7.6 second. Notice how I lined up by place value. So now I'm going to subtract 2 minus 6. Up, need to regroup. All right, so now we have 12 minus 6, 6 decimal point. All right, 8 minus 7, I get 1. And then 3 minus 0, I get 3. You take the sign of the bigger number. And visually, the bigger number should be the number that you put on top. Now, I put in quotes, bigger number. Right? It's really technically, it should be like the greatest magnitude because negative 40 is not bigger than 39.2, technically. It's less. but the idea is has a greater impact. It has a greater magnitude.